So having organized workspace panels will make it much easier to find the features that you use the most. So today let's create our own customized workspace presets. So here we are in Adobe Illustrator, and I have a lot of panels here that I don't want to be open as default. So to create our own custom preset, let's start off by closing the panels that we don't want. We do this by simply selecting the panels like this, right click them and simply click close. And then we simply close all the panels that we don't want. So now I only have the panels that I want to be open as default. Now let's add some other panels that we also want to be open as default. To do this, we go to Window, and in this drop down right here we can find all the panels that we can use in the program. So first let's select all the panels that we want to use, and then we are going to organize them. So now I have selected all the panels that I want to use as default. And I might even have selected some of them 2 times because they only get this check mark right here if they are actually the selected panel in a group. As you can tell right here, Transform, Align and Pair Finder is in this group right here, but Align and Pair Finder right here doesn't have a check mark, but Transform do. And that is only because Transform is the selected tab in this group. So just be aware of that. And when you select your panels, some of them, or even most of them in my case, will go right into this tray right here. But I also selected one panel that didn't go into the tray right away, just to show you that this can happen as well. So now we can rearrange the panels if we want to. And there's a couple of different ways we can add the panels into this tray right here. The way we do it is simply by drag and drop. So if I want this attribute panel inside the tray, I can simply grab the panel by the name, and here I can drag it into the tray, and I can add this panel as a standalone group by placing it right here. Or if I want to save some space, I can group the attribute panel with the info panel or any other panel. You can do this by simply grabbing the attribute panel once again and then hover over this group right here. You can see the tab spot become blue and then simply drop it right here. Now I have the info panel and the attribute panel in the same group. And if you want to change the order of the panels or the groups, you can simply do the same and drag this attribute in front of info. Or we can even grab the entire group by grabbing this bar right here and simply pull it up to another position. And if you want one of your panels to be floating again, you can simply grab the panel again and drag it into the artboard. And you can also add it back again. So now our workspace panels are arranged, and now we want to save this as a preset so we can open up this configuration every time we open up a new document. To do this, we go to Window, go to Workspace and go to New Workspace. Here we can give the workspace a name and simply click OK. This means that now we can simply select our workspace in the top right here. And right now, of course, we have the preset selected, but let's say we have the automation open. We can now simply go to this drop down right here and choose DiaGraphics. And this will make your work in Illustrator much more simple. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more of this kind of content.